Alright guys, welcome back to American Truck Sim. As always, I'm Sergeant Alpha. And today we are going to be taking, let's see, where are we taking? A very short trip, it looks like. For curtains from LA to LA, sell goods just right down the road. One of my texture packs kept crashing my game, so I had to sort that out. So here for the next little bit at least, until I can figure out why that's happening, I'll just have to deal with the in-game companies and stuff like that. But that's okay, you know, we still have some different trucks we can use and stuff like that. I would prefer to have the real companies and stuff in, but you know, we can make do. It's just so great to finally be back into American Truck Sim again. That's been quite a while, and I've kind of missed it actually. With all of the different things that have came out, and I was wanting to play with it, and I just wasn't able to because I couldn't. Whoop, wrong button. Couldn't figure out why it wasn't wanting to work. There we go. I was trying to figure out how to make my mini map there go away. But yeah, I got that sorted out. You know, we've should have a working game now. And we're just going to get ready to make this turn here. When we are driving this nice SCS Volvo right now. Just going to kind of start getting some real estate there through that intersection, so we could go ahead and make that turn. And here's our next exit. Like I said, this was a very short trip, just one store to another in LA. And unfortunately, I don't have my own truck yet because I had to restart my game progress. So hopefully pretty soon we'll have our own truck again, in our own garage, stuff like that. Just pretty much the only way I could sort out what was going on there. Nope. Started rolling back on me there. And you know what, just because it's been a while, we're just going to go ahead and do a straight in. Alright, there we go. First trip was 1 mile. We got about $362 off that trip. So So, not the most profitable trip that we could have done. We'll go ahead and do one more because that only took like a quick minute. And we'll see if we can find ourselves another job. See, we can go up to Fresno. We can go out to Yuma, Fresno, Bakersfield, Santa Maria, Yuma, Fresno again. Tell you what, if we're gonna be going up to Fresno for pretty much everything anyway, I guess we'll take the Ravel. Because it I guess a little bit of a longer trip, and it's different trucks, stuff like that as well. Okay, see where they've started us here. Oh, we're already set up. We get this nice white Kenworth, and we're going to have to come out from behind the shop and head out that way. So we'll go ahead and start her up here. Let's see if we can get around this the trailer right there without coming into it. Alright, now we just got to clear the building here. We're going to be making a right turn, so we're going to be very close on that building there, but we didn't make it. Well, we found a recruitment agency for whenever we can get our own trucks and drivers again. But we are coming down along the beach. Looks like a very nice weather for the beach today. It is pretty warm where I live, so I wouldn't mind going to the beach myself. See, speed limit through here is about 30, so we're kind of right about that line. And we're going to make the next two rights on our way out. Make sure that that truck over there isn't going to go. Nope, and they are. And wasn't a truck, it was a car, but just wanted to make sure that they weren't going to cut in front of me like they ended up doing, but they did. I'm going to go ahead and make this next ride as well. do a little bit of lane management there. It is a lot easier when you have the mirrors up there on the hood. You can kind of see where you are in your lane, so having to look over at the one side mirror. The only real pain about this trip is since we are in California, this whole trip's going to be going about 55 miles an hour. So we need to stay straight here. Luckily there wasn't anyone behind us to keep us from getting over. We'll go ahead and have our lights on since we are in the tunnel, even though it is daytime. So a little extra bit of safety there. Alright, so we're up to about 55. We're going to try to stay right around here. Try not to go too fast over. I think we can get away with 60, but that's going to be about it. And hopefully, it's going to be a fairly uneventful drive. We're going to run into any trouble down the road here. Got to back off the gas a little bit there, especially with that cop in front of us there. So you can't get over? Yes, I can. And we're going to go ahead and not this exit, the next exit. Alright, come on, keep up the speed. There we go. Okay, and we should still be good. Now we're on the 5 north towards Bakersfield. And we have about 195 miles left in the trip. Should be there in about 4 hours. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit quicker than that. Try to get away with speeding a little bit where we can. And get there a little bit quicker, shave a little bit of time off. We really don't want to get any speeding tickets though, because we really need to save up for our own truck. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I killed the truck there. Luckily, we were able to get it going again. Alright, putting back in the gear and getting her down the road. It has been quite a while since I've driven anything this big, real life or in the game. But it's taking a little bit of getting used to. Trying to manage the lane a little bit there. last time I drove something quite this big was when I moved my parents down to Florida, and I had a 26-foot box truck and a trailer on the back of it. So the plan was to take that one truck and move them down there, and then they realized that they had too much stuff for that, and I think we're going to have to get over. Yep. They realized that they had too much stuff for that, so they ended up having to get a second truck, fly one of their parents up, or not their parents, sorry, fly one of their friends up from Florida, which is where they moved to. And he drove the second truck that was just a 26-footer, and then I drove the 26-foot with a trailer. And since I had the trailer, I was really limited to about 55, 60 tops, and that is a long trip from North Carolina to Florida, going 55 miles an hour the whole way. Plus a couple traffic jams in there. So, yeah, I wasn't too happy. I took a couple quick breaks for lunch and stuff like that, but it took me about 12 hours to get down there. And that was about the first time I'd driven something that long and heavy since I went to get my CDL and stuff, so there is that. Kind of brakes a little bit there. And we need to get over. But yeah, it was a pretty good trip overall. You know, didn't have any issues with the truck or anything like that, and it just dealing with the traffic and paying attention there with what they were doing, because people, especially down in Florida, are idiots. They'll cut you off and they won't think anything about it, and you'll probably end up running into them and crushing their little car because of it. But hopefully, fairly soon we'll be able to get into some of the special cargos and heavy lifts. So apparently I do have some textures for the trailers, because I just saw a couple of them pass by me. So hopefully, like I was saying, we'll be able to get some of the special cargos, like the heavy lift stuff and stuff like that, where you have to have an escort, because I haven't done any of those missions or any of those trips yet. Yeah, I've been kind of curious to try it out, but since, like I said, my mods kept crashing my game, I just wasn't able to do it. So it'd be kind of interesting to be one of those for the first time, and especially with Oregon coming out, or sorry, not Oregon, Washington coming out soon. Hopefully, eventually, we can take some long trips up there with one of those things, and that'll have to be a multiple episode trip, but you know, we can go up there and deal with all the frustrations of taking that long of a trip. See if we can figure out about where we are. We are right near Bakersfield, so the next town up should be Fresno, where we're headed. Alright, there's the exit to Bakersfield. just kind of coast along with it. Trying to make any sudden movements with it. You know, we want to make nice slow movements. Big truck, it's heavy. I want to get to where we start losing control of it. Doesn't brake very easily at all either. But I am starting to warm up to it a little bit again. First little bit, you know, I was kind of all over the place like this, but starting to get the hang of it again. I had to get that Jake brake in there. And not yet, and I love messing around with Jake brakes. And here we go again. Still my favorite thing ever in the American Truck Zone. Alright, just kind of give that Seaman truck there a little bit of distance. I am on to pass him, but every time getting kind of close to you, he kind of puts on the brakes there a little bit, and then by the time I slow down, he's too far ahead to pull any distance ahead of him. But we are coming up on Fresno pretty soon anyway. China taking that exit? Okay, we're taking the next exit to Fresno, looks like. Yeah, we're taking the next one to Fresno. Okay. Just checking. Hey, a bulldozer. I wonder if it's going out where we're going. Would make sense. Our speed limit's still 55 apparently. So I'll come through here and take this right lane over. Hope we got red up there. And it already changes to green. Now we're making this right, so we'll see if that's what the dozer does. I don't think he is. No, he's staying straight. Alright, so we're just waiting for the light to change so we can make our turn. And get into the final little bit of distance there. Yeah, I'm gonna have the rim to go wide, so we go ahead and do that. So we're not trying to cut it too sharp. This might be a little tricky getting out of. If I realized he was going to slow down like that, I would have went. But we're fine. We're still got a clear road, so we're going to go ahead and make our left. Whoa, Lucifer. Whoa. That's how you get hit, dude. Bringing, sees him gonna take that lane and he just whizzes through there. That's the HP for you, I guess. Alright, let's see where they want us. Yeah, we've got enough room in here. We should be able to back it in. Didn't give enough room. And now we're just going to have to kind of put it in there. I'm just trying to even it up to where I can kind of see what I'm going to be doing there. I used to be able to do this first go around. So what happens when you don't do this stuff in a while? You get a little rusty. Almost. We've got it in the spot, we just gotta get it all the way back there. Alright, so we're just gonna have to straighten her up and we are in. That trailer still wants to kick out to the side there. A little bit more. There we go. Alright, so it took me a minute, but we finally got here. Like I said, I'm a little bit rusty on the backing. We'll have to work on that a little bit. And we're going to see how we did real quick. $233 miles, 12 hours, 33 minutes. Used about 49 gallons of fuel. And we made $5,000. Let's see if we can get some hazmat for the next time. Alright, yes, but like I said, that's going to be about all I have time for this episode. If you like what you see, give me a like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. Don't forget to check out the link for the Discord in the description below if you want to see any screenshots of stuff I do when I'm recording, or maybe more just have some fun for myself. Sometimes I post links there for my videos there as well. Or if you guys want to hang out and talk, feel free. If I'm available, I'll hang out and talk to you. If not, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later.